guys today? I stayed up way too late last night. Was anybody up last night when I was up? Did anybody see me up? Oh, shit. Did I do anything really embarrassing? No, I'm kidding. I did. I was singing karaoke and I was having a really good time, guys. I had a blast last night.
Well, maybe some of these guys went to your movie last night. Any of you
Hey, Nick.
attend your movie last night?
Oh, who came? Yeah, you guys were awesome. That came to my movie. I'm a writer and director now, guys. That's what I'm doing. I screened my first feature. It's called The Space Between last night, and a few of you guys came. But it's going to be released in September, and you can watch it on iTunes or different venues online. But yeah, so I've sort of transitioned into that within the last 5 years of writing and directing, and I love it. And so half the money, half the funding for the movie was made on Indiegogo. And so I had a lot. Was anybody here part of the campaign for Indiegogo? There's a guy right there. And anyway, so that's how I funded the movie. Half of the money was raised from people like you guys. So I just feel like the movie's very, very dear to me because a lot of people helped me make the movie that had followed my career all the way since Power Rangers, which was my first acting gig that I ever did. And so that's, I'm really grateful to that. And that's why I started doing the Comic-Cons, because I was like, who are these people that are so generous and amazing? and I find out that actually, you guys, at the Comic-Cons, I find it the best audience everywhere. I feel like I could be a stand-up comedian, because you guys are so awesome and great. See? I love it!
Perhaps you could talk a little bit more about your movie. What inspired you to get into directing?
So I was an actress for 20 years. Power Rangers was my first gig, and then I did a bunch of movies of the week, and did Felicity, and then I did a series called Flashpoint, a bunch of other stuff. Oh, you guys did Flashpoint, good. So Flashpoint was the last series I did, and that brought me to Toronto, to Canada, and I fell in love with the city, and I decided to stay there. And also at the time, I think as an actor, I was always a really insecure actor. I think acting is quite a tough gig for people, and it's the most painful profession you can ever possibly want to get into, besides writing, which is quite painful as well. But there's so much rejection that comes along with acting, and at some point, just being behind or in front of the camera for so long, I love the industry, and I love, making movies, and that I decided maybe I'd rather be behind the camera. So while I was doing Flashpoint is when I kind of got the idea in my head that this is what I want to do. And as soon as that show was done, I shot my first short film. And I've done 3 short films so far. They're all online on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. And then I wrote my first feature, and I did it. I'm shooting my second feature next year. And I have my 4th feature already written, but that's my baby, and that's a screenplay which is about my mother who passed away of cancer, and she also dragged us through a religious cult for 12 years. It's really depressing, but it's a funny movie. It's a comedy. But as a filmmaker, that's what I like to do. I like to sort of take the painful situations in life and then find the humor within them, because I think that's basically what we have to do. Oh, I think Jason is here. Is
Give it
Jason
up for
here?
Jason.
Dude, you're lit. You're tardy. You're tardy. Pretty good.
Someone used to always be tardy on set.
Well, things have changed. I'm now a filmmaker, so now I'm always on time. I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Thanks for coming, guys.
Just chit chat. And I was talking about myself.
Thank you guys for having me back to Detroit this year. Thanks for getting up here on Sunday. Appreciate it. I know there's going to be a microphone back there if you guys want to have any questions, but I'll fill you in on a couple things I'm doing. I'm doing a new show. Some of y'all have the Bloodshot logo, which is cool. I'm working on that new show with Valiant, and it's lasting pretty good. Working on a new show with Valiant. It's kind of along Ninjak versus the Valiant universe, but I'm playing a character named Bloodshot. And then we have My More for Life, my reality show on Con TV. Thanks.
Which is so funny. Is that?
Yeah.
That's not your vlog, because you have your vlog. Isn't
I have
it?
my blog too. Yeah.
Which is super fun. And you guys watch his vlog.
Yeah.
It's so silly and funny, right?
It
You're
is.
really funny.
And then with Bat the Sun, they're producing or they're directing Valiant, and we are showing season 2 on Bat the Sun for that. And then all the questions we used to be asked before, we can answer now. Are you guys gonna be in the movie? Your name gonna be in the movie? That was asked for like years and years. We're gonna hide that as a secret. No more secrets. So, but if you guys have any questions, you guys have a good time to line up, grab that microphone. Maybe we'll have the answers for you all.
Maybe.
Hope.
Maybe. We may censor a little bit, I'm not sure. Red Bull. Red Bull in the morning.
Gives me wings.
Did you have a late night last night?
No, very early night.
Apparently I had a late night last night.
And you were on time.
And I was early.
She wasn't on time, she was early. What are you talking about?
I'm fresh as a daisy today.
All right, first question.
Hi, Amy. Hi,
Hi.
Jason. Thank you so much for coming to Motor City again. My question for both of you guys is, in the Power Ranger movie 2017, you guys did a cameo. Now, are you cameoing as Amy Hart and Tommy Oliver?
You know, we actually asked that question to the director while we were on set. Like, we showed up and we're like, okay, we're ready to shoot this little cameo, and we're asking, like, what's our motivation?
Are you guys supposed to be amazed by what's happening?
He looked at us and he goes, you're townspeople. Oh, like we're not Power Rangers, like in a parallel dimension. No, we were townspeople.
Okay, and also...
But they
you guys
did
are
dress us in green and pink.
townspeople and a couple, or just friends watching the
Oh, I know. I in my head, my backstory. We were married. We have a child together. That was mine. I did all. You should see my notes. I really prepared for that cameo.
Thank you guys.
What was your backstory, Jason?
My backstory, I just wanted to get the shot.
And you did it.
I
And
just
you
wanted to
actually
get the
got the
shot,
shot.
like in real life. Click.
Hey, to Amy Jo Johnson, you guys like Tom Hanks, sorry, my name is somewhere else. You guys are like my biggest fans and like Power Rangers. What was it like for you to be Power Rangers?
Well, it was my first gig as an actor. It was the first job I ever got as an actress. So it was, for me, in my head, looking back, it was kind of like college in a way. It was my training ground to learn how to hit a mark, to etiquette on set with the crew, and learn all the mistakes about worrying about hair and makeup, and then getting over that. Like, so for me, it was like a place to make a lot of mistakes as an actor and grow a bit. That's sort of, it was like a bit of a training ground in a way.
Yeah, it was definitely for me too. I was young. I was, never really got onto a TV show before, so it was just a learning process. And I think, doing it with Saban and fighting and training and learning how to stunt fight, it was definitely like a training ground, I guess, So
Yeah, he hurt a lot of people at first.
I had to learn the Hollywood fight. It's a lot different. Hollywood Kung Fu is different.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Hi, so I got a couple of questions. So first though, I wanted to tell you, when I saw the new movie, the whole theater cheered when you guys came out with your cameo. So just want to let you know that everyone loves you guys. You're awesome. Secondly, Amy, of your 3 Zords, the pterodactyl, the firebird, and the crane, which one was
Wait,
your
what was the
favorite?
middle one? I'm sorry. I thought it was pterodactyl and crane. What
No,
was it?
pterodactyl, firebird, and the crane.
Firebird. My God, I don't remember that.
Which season was the Firebird in?
Season 2, the one with Laura that first showed up.
Wow, that's so cool. I had no idea.
Sounds cool.
That Firebird was my favorite. Actually. See, I feel like I could be a comedian.
transformation or your morph, like calling out your morph, and then you're summoning your Zords.
What's the question?
If you could do a line.
Oh, you would like us? He's really good at that.
So
Like Dragon Zord, yeah, Dragon Zord and Pterodactyl.
Dragon Zord!
Thunderbird! Did I do that? Did I say Thunderbird? I must have, right?
Yeah, you
Remember that.
said Pterodactyl, Firebird, Thunder Zord power.
Oh, Pterodactyl, Firebird, Thunder Sword, Power.
You know, the morphin sequences got longer and longer. It was easy when we just stand up and we just do this, and then cut. And then as the seasons went on, it was, you know, more complex. But remember the days where we just hit the mark and we just, you know, that's it. And then it just turned complex. Yeah, and then it would cut to the shot of the morphin and stuff. So,
Our jobs got complex.
Firebird. What is it, Firebird? Is it Firebird?
Thunderbird.
Thunderbird.
I don't know.
Next question.
Yes.
Pterodactyl, Thunderbird.
Hello. You're up.
I was wondering if you guys were gonna do another Power Rangers movie or another series, would you guys be willing to do appearances as your original character?
Oh, thanks, George.
Thanks.
It's my
I'm in trouble.
sister.
I'm busted, that's my penalty. I got my phone.
Sorry, what was it? Would we be in another one?
If there was another Power Rangers movie, like I know the new one just came out and you guys were doing a cameo. If you guys do if there's another film.
If you were part of, if you were part of it.
Well, I think they should develop our characters for sure. That cameo could expand in any direction, actually.
I also heard that the show is not looking good for a new Power Rangers movie right now for the sequel.
Are they what? Looking for new Power Rangers?
Yeah.
I thought those guys did a great job. Did you guys like the movie? It was different, right? It's definitely a different movie than the original movie. It's more geared towards, I could say, teenagers, right?
I love that they had a
I think
character
the kids
with autism.
enjoy, I
in
think
there,
your
too.
question, I'll help you, I think your question is what you're saying, if I'm reading it right, is that you heard that the Power Ranger movie didn't do too well, is what you're saying for, what was your question, and then for the new one
I think
coming
you're
out?
putting thoughts in our heads.
And then how I should be starring in the second one. Is that kind of where I'm feeling it out a little bit? Right? Is that kind of, okay. Yeah, that was your question. That was your question. Okay, very good. Thank you. We'll go to we'll take the next question.
Next
Thank you.
question.
I'll probably be starting the next one.
Next movie time.
Hi guys. What's up?
Sorry, I was just talking with.
Okay, well, translate it. What is it?
I was just talking with my girlfriend, so.
Oh,
You just
look,
wanted
now
people to know that was your girlfriend,
You're
huh?
in the
You're like,
limelight right
I just want everyone in the know in this room, that's my girlfriend. All right, so let me know.
She just had a question that she
Okay.
wanted me to ask.
Oh, what is it?
Would you guys be willing to reprise your roles for any Power Rangers movies or TV shows? If that happened.
Oh, to be on the TV show. You know what? They shoot it in New Zealand, and it's not part of the union. So for me, that would be hard because I'm in the union. But I really am focused on writing and directing right now. So if they wanted me to direct an episode, I would totally be.
But you did say movie or TV, correct? All right, so we would choose the movie.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, next question.
And I hear it's union.
How's it going? I'm Joe, otherwise known as Borderline Man. But it's real funny that you mentioned stand-up comedy, Amy Jo, because my question was pertaining to that. Of all the Rangers, past and present, that you've either worked with or hung out with, which would you say would fare the best in stand-up comedy?
David Yost, for sure.
Oh my God, that's what I was thinking.
David is funny because he's kind of got that dry humor, but funny. Kind
Yeah.
of like dry and funny. People don't know how to.
Yeah, he's very inappropriate too, so I can't really tell you.
Yeah, I was thinking because he went through the most garbage while filming the show. He's got a lot to talk about.
Yeah, he'd probably be the most honest one. I'd be like, stop, Dave, stop telling those stories.
And I had an idea. One of these times, after you get settled in or what have you, Amy Jo, what you could do is take the movie to different venues with a screen, and then after showing the movie, you could play out an acoustic set.
Totally, you know what, I'm gonna do that actually. In September, I'm doing a little tour with the film, The Space Between, my feature film. We're going to 10 different cities in the US, and one of the stops is Austin, Texas, which I haven't been to yet, and I hear it's fantastic. And I'm gonna bring my guitar, and I'm gonna do a little acoustic set. And then a lot of the other cities we're actually having, because the soundtrack for the film is pretty awesome. There's amazing indie musicians on the soundtrack. And a few of the stops on the tour, some of the bands are gonna be, because we're going to a few of their hometowns, and they're gonna be playing after the screening as well. So it's a great idea.
I'm thinking either the Magic Bag or the Royal Oak Music Theater for here.
What is it?
The Magic Bag or the Royal Oak Music Theater for here.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, I want to come back here and screen it. Is it like a good indie theater?
Maynard Theater in Royal Oak is probably the best for indie movies, but
Yeah.
Royal Oak Music Theater would probably be able to house as many Ranger fans as are going to come out.
Oh, cool. It's hard to get the Ranger fans actually to get out to see a movie. But I do have to say, guys, there is a little homage to the Power Rangers in the beginning of the film. So, yeah, right? You guys saw that? I give a little, that was my first acting job, and this is my first really directing feature, so. You just
So what
have
you're
to see
saying
it
is
to
you
know
put
what
me
it
as
is.
a cameo in your movies, that's what you're saying? Just trying to translate what you're talking about.
Next one, Jason, next one.
Well, first off, hello to you guys. How are you today?
Good.
I'm very happy to hear that. So my question was actually for you, Amy. Were you consulted at all for Naomi Scott's role, kind of portraying your character? Were you allowed to, come on, give her some advice as to portraying Kimberly?
No, not at all. I mean, when she got the role, I did tweet to her, and she followed me on Twitter, and we had like a little exchange of just like sort of passing the time. But I think she really wanted to create her own character within it, which I think they all did. And her Kimberly is definitely very different, obviously, than the Kimberly I played. And I think she did an awesome job, which is great. Like hers is well, the whole movie is a bit more, it's darker and more grounded, I think, than, obviously, than the campy, You can't see the strings on the monsters.
I still think a lot of little kids like it though. I hear a lot of little kids that like the
new
film.
movie?
Yeah, for the new one.
They did, yeah.
They have a lot of toys that they sell out and stuff like that. The toys.
My daughter, who's 8 years old, she wanted to go see Boss Baby. And then we're in Toronto, and apparently there's not as many Ranger fans there because we went to a theater and watched it, and she was so proud walking in there with me, and she wanted to tell everybody that it was me, and then she hadn't seen the movie yet, and then when the cameo came on, and she's like looking around, and she was like, and then it was over, and then she's like, "That's it, Mom?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "That was your big part," and nobody even got that it was me and you in the theater that I was at, which I hear is a very different story for a lot of times. In the States, I think people were like, "Ah!"
Oh yeah, especially New York. People are going crazy in New
It was
York.
very anticlimactic there. And I was even sitting in the audience, and they were just like, "Well, whatever."
Well, you should have started clapping and been like, "Yeah, baby! That's me! That's me right there! That's me!" People look at you like this.
That's what
Your
freaked
daughter
me
would be
out.
like, "Oh my God, this is so embarrassing."
Hi. I just wanted to compliment you two. You guys are looking as good as ever. First off, I just wanted to thank you guys and like all the guys in general, like the Rangers in general, for making me the kind of person I am today. My ethics, my values, basically treat people good and look past appearances and everything, and just like all that stuff. It's just made me who I am today.
I think I need to go back and watch the show. It sounds amazing. No, I've been realizing that, like in the last 5 years of just meeting people who the show was so dear to and how much it has affected people, it was really incredible to see. Like at the time, I, barely read the scripts. No, I'm kidding. I was really into it, but it's really cool to be a part of that legacy and a part of a show that affected so many people. It's kind of awesome.
Hey, make sure we're not sleeping in this Q&A panel. All right, I'm just checking.
One question for Jason.
Yes.
It's kind of short. You know your in the comics, you had like a mix between your green and white ranger thing. You heard about that? The Lord Dracon or whatever?
Yes.
If you were able to, like, if Bat and the Sun would let you do like a little thing with that, would you want to do that? Or?
Lord Draken's cool. It's just different dimension, kind of like an evil White Ranger in the new Boom comic books. He's a cool character. But we got a lot of stuff going on right now. I kind of say the yes man to everything, and then like, I'm like, yes, and then I can't do it. Because I'm so busy with stuff like that. So I'm not too sure. We'll see what happens.
Oh, I just mean
But
you
I like
wanted
Lord
to.
Draken. I like Lord Draken. But I'm not too sure a lot of people know who Lord Draken is here. Raise your hand if you know who Lord Draken is. Yeah! So there we go. We got 20 views on the YouTube video. We need to wait a little longer.
Just thank you guys, though.
All right. Thank you.
Hey, how you doing?
And we want to say something to David Yo since you have his shirt on. I'm going to send him the video.
Yeah.
Hi, Dave. I have video. Time for FaceTime.
What's going on?
All right, what do you want to say to David Yost?
What's up? What's going on, David Yost? We met you last 2 weeks ago in Chicago. Actually, we both met both you guys. Yeah, this is Joe. My name's Jared. He's kind of shy to ask the question, so I'm gonna ask him for you.
Wait, Dave, this is for David. He has a short attention span. Just say hi. All right, and his last name is pronounced Yost. Yost.
I have him as David Yossi in my phone.
Yossi. All right, here we go.
All right, cool. I'm asking this because he's kind of shy. So, for both of you guys, he just wants to know when you guys worked with Trini, what was the best moments you guys had with her? What kind of personality did she have on and off the set? Things like that.
Oh yeah, she was awesome. She was one of my best friends while we were shooting. We would have slumber parties. Oh look, it's David Yost.
Let me see.
Are
Let me
you
see
nude?
David.
Are you nude, David?
Dave, let me see.
Oh shoot, he was going to the bathroom. Hang on.
You weren't going to the bathroom, were you? Well, we just had someone in a blue shirt representing some Blue Ranger love.
Dude, he's on the toilet. Oh no, that's the door. That's the door. I thought that was the. Sorry. He's not on the toilet, guys. We're not that close.
Hey, Dave, what shirt you wearing? Affirmative. That's right. Who's got an affirmative t-shirt here? You better, nobody. I saw quite a few yesterday. Well, we just wanted to say hi. Hey, at least you pick up her FaceTime. Thanks. He's like,
Somebody asked us who would be the funniest, who could be the best stand-up comic out of all the Rangers, and we said you. Yeah, you're super funny.
That's what makes it funny. Look how many people laughed. Tell us a joke. Joke. See if you can do it. We like that. You see, I told you he's funny. Dave, we love you.
I'll call you later.
I told you he didn't look too happy.
Does he not like that? He doesn't like
He's
the
in the
line.
bathroom, I don't know. I'm sure.
Why is he picking up the phone?
It's you.
Obviously, he does it a lot on the phone. Picks up for you on the toilet, obviously.
Alright. Let's not post that, or I already did.
She's like, okay, next question.
Alright, I appreciate it. I would ask you, David a question, but I think last 2 weeks ago I embarrassed you when I met you, so.
Yeah, now he was just dropping a lot. Thank you. So, what, you don't have a question for us?
Me?
Yeah. Oh, not after this, after I crushed his childhood dreams. Billy on the toilet? Yeah. yeah, Billy's gotta go to the restroom, dude, all right? How did we go to the restroom in our spandex, huh? Think about it.
That was tricky.
Hi, I'm Jason David Lowe.
Hi.
And obviously I got my name from Jason David Frank.
Oh, your name's Jason David?
Yes.
Oh.
But my
My
surname
man.
is Lowe. And how was it like on the first Power Rangers movie? And do you still know your co-stars? Like Karen Ashley, David Ghost, Johnny on.
We saw Dave on the toilet. We know him. We know him really well.
A little too well.
Johnny Botch, yes. Steve Cardenas, I just talked to him last night. Karen, I haven't seen her too often. And then, of course, you know, Amy, my girlfriend.
Secretly. No, we,
She's always been my girlfriend, even after the show. Sorry, that's just a different character. It just came out now.
So creepy. It was so fun shooting the movie though, right?
I do love you. Huh? Yeah.
We were in Australia, that was super fun.
Yeah, no, it was really a lot of fun filming, and it was Australia. We were there for quite some time.
Yeah, we were there like 6 months, I think.
It was fun.
It was fun. It was, you know what? That's one of the things that I look back on, like, on any show that I've done, is the friendships and the relationships that you have, that are basically for a lifetime, right? No matter what, even if we don't talk for 5 years, it's still like, the intimacy you get from working on a set, and like a jokester like this guy, like he used to like, what's going on
Let's
with
be
that?
loud. Let's just be loud, okay? Let's just be loud. Ready? Make it louder over here. Okay, I'm gonna count for 1, 2, 3. Payback, sucker.
Anyway, I was just talking about Jason. He used to walk around. Remember this one? He would pretend to sneeze on everybody. Oh, you didn't actually put it in your mouth?
They go looking on my face.
Sorry.
No, it was never like that.
I've been doing it wrong all these years.
All these years. Wonder why people are like, that's just not really a cool joke. Way too much sneeze. You put way too much sneeze.
Let me try
Yes.
that again.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome.
That was
Feel better.
Hi guys.
Hi.
I was wondering, what's your favorite moment on set? In the original cast and crew, what was your favorite moment on set?
when he used to sneeze on people. That was really fun.
Just the first day showing up, it was just overwhelming for me to realize all these things.
Wasn't the first day you showed up was the day that there was a giant earthquake in Los Angeles? And we all went to work that day. It was 93. Remember the giant earthquake in Los Angeles? We went to work. Like, we was sleeping over at my house. I'll never forget. All of a sudden, it sounded like a train was coming through the building. And then we were so stupid. We sat in the doorway, like, I was praying to Jesus, and she was praying to Buddha, and she was Buddhist. I was going, dear Lord Jesus, and I don't know what she was saying. And then I went, I don't know why I'm telling you the story, but we turned on the gas stove to light candles, which is the dumbest thing you can do after an earthquake. Anyway, then we called in and we're like, hey, do we need to go to work? Yes. And that was near like the beginning of you working, and you were there, you showed
I got
up.
a phone call and it said, Rangers, we need you. And I thought like Rita did this whole earthquake thing, so I showed up like a real superhero. And it was like, here, you have to put this costume on. So I can't wait for overtime. Oh, one leg at a time. Terrible. One leg at a time. But yeah, it might have been the first day. But the first day showing up, just seeing everything, just props, everything was on tables and moved, and you know, everything was a prop.
He thought that the show was real. He didn't realize that
Yeah, I thought
we
it was
weren't
real.
really Rangers.
It's like, what? You're not Kimberly?
Nope.
You're not.
He's
This
still-
guy knows
he
what I'm
still-
talking about.
He still gets confused.
He knows what I'm talking about. He's like, oh.
He still gets confused, this guy.
Hi, I've been a big fan of, Power Rangers since I was like 10 years old. I like Jason David Frank when he was the Green Ranger because he was like my favorite one out of all of them, no offense to the others. But my question is, like during like the TV shows and the movies, how hard was it getting into and out of costume between like scenes or?
Well, you know what, the suit that we wore on the TV show was a lot like the guy back there. I was trying to go to the bathroom earlier today, and this person was taking forever, and I'm like banging on the door. I'm so sorry, and all of a sudden he opens the door, and I was like, we had this moment, and we were like, oh, Pink Rangers. So you were in there for a while. It was hard to go to the bathroom, huh? In that suit. See? So that was tricky, that part. But those costumes were super comfortable too. It wasn't like the movie costume, which takes an hour to put on and an hour to get off.
The new suits, like the Bat and the Sun versions, they actually do have a zipper for the guys to go to the restroom. So it's more, more convenient. But yeah, there's a zipper.
That sounds messy.
I don't know if that would work, but I think that's what the zippers are for. The Bat and the Sun, yes, I have it. Yes, and I tried it and it works. All these bathroom questions. But the suits, you know, just having the wings and setting stuff up, it wasn't too bad. We weren't in it too much. We just kind of bounced around a little bit and stuff like that, you know.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hi.
This question's for both of you. What's your most favorite moment that you can remember from being on the set of Power Rangers TV series?
For me, I have you know, like I said, it was sort of my college time for myself, and I had a lot of fun while we were shooting those 2 years. And I just remember a lot of times being on a set and working, especially when you're wearing, you know, spandex on national television. There's these like moments of reality check of like, especially when it's your first acting job, and it's like there's moments, a lot that would be like, oh my god, like I'm making a TV show, like, and I'm in spandex on television. This is so weird. But I had a lot of moments like that, of just like, whoa, like it was like kind of a weird, cool reality to like be on the show. Did you have those moments?
I just like the way the helmets looked. I'll be honest, when I first showed up on the first day on set, you know, because the lips don't move, so I didn't know like how many lines I had. I was like, man, I hope this Green Ranger guy talks, you know? Because I didn't know how I was going to talk just without the lips, of course, ADR and all that stuff, but I was captivated by the helmets and the suits and stuff like that, so I would say basically the same thing. Although, you know, I didn't want to wrestle in high school, which I should have. It would have helped maybe make career out better, because I didn't want to be in tights. Who knew? I'd be in tights for many, many years anyway. So I should have just wrestled.
Hi, my name is Sean, and I've been a big fan of Power Rangers. I have like one question. What did you guys do after the Power Rangers Mighty Morphin series ended?
She got a lot of stuff. What did you do?
Yeah, so for me, I asked to leave the show after, it was 2 years, but I did like 135 episodes or something within 2 years, which is a lot. And then I went to the producers and I asked if I could leave because I was ready to sort of move on. And then it took me about 2 years before I got another acting gig. So I did a lot of plays and classes, and then after that I did 2 movies of the week, and then I landed a role on a TV show called Felicity, which was such a gift and an amazing show to be a part of, because it was J.J. Abrams who was the creator of that, with a man named Matt Reeves, and J.J. Abrams now is like the biggest director in Hollywood, so it's kind of cool to have worked with him and went on his first TV show. And then I did a bunch of other series, and the last TV series I did was called Flashpoint, and that shoots in Toronto, which brought me to Toronto. Yeah. So I did that for 5 years, where I played a sniper, which was one of my favorite shows to be on as well.
Yeah, I'm still a martial arts businessman. I run several martial arts schools around the world. So I love martial arts. I even had martial arts schools during the time, you know, was doing Power Rangers. I loved working with kids. I loved teaching martial arts. I loved the MMA. I loved all that stuff. So, you know, for me, I was a businessman and I loved teaching, and I built a little empire in my karate schools because I just loved it so much. It was like a job. It was like a hobby for me, not a job. And I'm able to be blessed with that in order for me to do things like this, you know. As far as other stuff, as far as acting, there was other stuff that were offered, but I kind of moved out of Los Angeles, moved to Houston a little bit to get away from, like, I think the LA promises and stuff like that, and took a break. And you know, now I'm working on that Valiant shows, Bloodshot, which I'm pretty happy. It's hard to get into the makeup. Only reason I like doing that is because it is a little bit more violent. It is rated R, but it doesn't look like me. It's kind of like I can feel more comfortable talking to you and telling you that, you know, that we have to break up with sunglasses on than taking my sunglasses off, or a little bit more comfortable texting you. We have to break up than calling you. This would be the worst. So being in a costume,
Intimacy.
I feel like,
It's called
yeah.
intimacy, Jason.
Yeah, well, I have red eyes and I kill people. I'm Bloodshot, he's a superhero, so I feel pretty good about that. But I focused on my schools, and you know, like Amy said, it was a time where during Turbo, it was just my time to kind of pass the coin and move on. You know, we worked really hard on set. It's not as this stuff's not as easy as people think, too. You know, we give a lot of long hours on set. In between that, we did ABR, so, you know, for anyone to last that long and work, it was a good training tool, because I'm sure we went to Felicity and Flashpoint, it was like working heaven over there compared to how hard everyone worked.
Yeah, no. Felicity
So it was
was
good.
like 17 hours a day.
Good training.
I think any TV set, it's not a glamorous job. It's pretty hardcore. Yeah, there's long hours and a lot of long hours.
And then turn it on, turn it off. You know, there's a lot of turn it on, turn it off. You know, hit your mark, turn it on, turn it off.
It's called hurry up and wait.
Yeah,
Hurry up. Okay, wait. It was really boring.
Thank you, buddy.
Hello. Sorry about my voice, I never heard myself on recording. But in the TV series, your personas always wore the same color as your ranger. At any point, did that ever get annoying, or did that transpire into real life, where you'd walk on the streets wearing either pink or green or white?
I've grown to really love the color pink again. I think right after the show, I was just like, oh, pink, although it's a good color. Did I just say that? Nobody laughed! That didn't even get a laugh! That was supposed to get a laugh! Anyway, yeah, I've embraced the pink within me since, and now I love pink, guys.
You know, the Green Ranger, truthfully, green wasn't my favorite color. I mean, the Green Ranger...
Green's a terrible color on people. It kind of washes you out.
The what?
Green.
Yeah, the green. Yeah. Well, I like the vest, and I like the overall, and it was such a unique color that it did pop. It wasn't like a color I would, you know... I mean, I wore, obviously, green as green kind of grew on you a little bit. And then I was Black Dino, and then I was like, cool, my whole outfit was black. But yeah, for the kids, it's like everybody had a dress in those colors, you know? Like the kids don't know, but it wasn't annoying. It just was like there was a lot of pass me down stuff too. Like when I was the Red Ranger, I was like, hey man, those were like awesome stuff. Like, you know, so it was like a lot of hand me down stuff too here and there for being different colors that I was. But green it grew
Did
on
Catherine
me.
ever wear my outfits?
Cat wore everything you wore.
She did?
That's why I loved it. Back to life here. Yeah.
Should I be flattered? Huh?
No, please don't. Because she'd be like, he was such a liar. Well, I can't believe they lied. I do remember one time. Let's not talk about that. All right. Thank you.
Aloha, Amy and Jason.
Aloha.
Just want to say thank you for everything you've done. When I was really
I almost started singing, come on, Naka.
Yeah. I'm from Hawaii, so
Yeah.
I understand that. But
my question was, what was it like from the very first Power Rangers movie you guys did? How was it from the TV to the movie? What are the differences?
From doing the well, we were super, super excited to actually, well, at least I can't speak for everybody, to actually do a movie on the big screen, right? It was really exciting. It was a big budget, and they had, I mean, it wasn't Lionsgate at the time. Which company was it? It was Fox, when there was a Fox. I don't think there's not Fox Studios. And we shot in Australia, and it was really, really, really exciting to make the jump from the TV to doing a movie on the big screen.
It was good. It was fun. So some of our off time, we still had to film some of the TV shows over there. You know, so we filmed some TV shows in Australia. But it was definitely cool going from, you know, our production to a big production that was like, you know, you can't fix the shoe because that's not your department, and the hair is that department. And usually on Power Rangers, everyone just pitches together and does everything. So. But working on the movie was definitely cool. The cameras were huge, 35mm cameras. You can't find those anymore. You know, went to the movie, and the first thing I looked at, I was thinking, man, $120 million movie, like, I gotta check out these cameras.
And
you know, little reds with, you know, of course, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of lenses.
Right.
But, man, we didn't have that back then, you know.
We shot Power Rangers on 16.
16 too,
yeah. It was on film.
And the old saying, all right, we're good, check the hair in the gate. No hair in the gate, go. They don't say that anymore.
They do, but you know it's not really real. It's like making a hair.
That
You mean,
means
did you press record?
if you film, there's something that gets caught in the gate or whatever, and it look like there's a little fuzz that ruins your whole shot, but you can't really see it until you get dailies, because then you got to go take the film and do it to a VHS that watch the VHS of what you shot. Nowadays, they can just push record and watch playback. Yeah. So.
Great.
Thank you.
Day and age is fantastic. Are you done?
All right, Motor City, I apologize, but due to time restraints,
no, I'm kidding. I'm totally joking.
Due to time restraints, we won't have any more time for questions. However, you can find them at their booths M5 and M6. As well, they will be doing photo ops this afternoon. Jason will be at 1:15. Amy will be at 2:15, and you can get duo pictures with both of them at 2:30. Okay? Let's give them a big thank you.
This video is sponsored by the Crazy Kings of Toys. Check them out for all your toy needs and find out why they are so crazy. Find them on eBay, Bricklink, and Facebook. Links are in the description. For more Toxic Pop, visit our website at toxicpop1.wixsite.com/toxicpop. Email us at toxicpop1@gmail.com and check us out on Facebook at facebook.com/toxicpop1 and Instagram at instagram.com/wearetoxicpop. Links are in the description.